so very much. We are getting ready to start our final band and orchestra concert of the school year. This is always an exciting time because one, it kind of marks the end of our school year, the 23-24 school year, but it's also so awesome because back around Christmas time or winter break time, they play their first concert. And it's so awesome to see the growth of these kids and what they do with both band and orchestra, the learning that takes place, the growth that takes place, and all that they put into the craft of the arts. We have one of the best arts programs in the state of Ohio, and it's because of the dedication of our kids, but also our teachers, Mr. Heyer, as well as Mr. Chinsey. So congratulations to all and thank you for all the hard work that you guys put in. And without further ado, we are going to turn it over to the students for their final 5th grade orchestra and band concert.
Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, 4th graders and 5th graders. Welcome to our final concert of the school year with our amazing 5th grade band and 5th grade orchestra students. All these students started back in September with us. They've come so far. We're so excited to showcase some awesome musical accomplishments. We're going to start off with the orchestra today, and we're going to start off with our concert master, Kate Krabeck, who's going to come up, take a bow, and then tune the orchestra. Give her a big round of applause, please. Alright, we're going to get started and have some students introduce as we go. We're going to start with Quinn. She's going to introduce our first song.
Hello, my name is Quinn and I play the viola in the Muraski orchestra. The can-can is a high-energy dance that involves high kicks. The dance became popular in the 1840s. The can-can evolved over time into the famous kick line. French composer Jacques Offenbach composed this version of the popular can-can in 1840. This song is the 5th grade orchestra tradition. Enjoy. French folk song is a traditional melody from France. The song is slow and moves in 3/4 time. The beautiful melody is a perfect fit for the orchestra instruments. Enjoy this piece.
As Joe gets ready to announce our next piece, I'll introduce to you the instruments that we have in the orchestra. So the orchestra instruments that we use are what we call the bowed string instruments. They use bows to generate sound. Let's go ahead and start with our lows and go up to high. We'll start back there. We have from Strongsville High School, one of our students filling in to cover the bass part. We have Aiden. There's the bass back there. Normally here at Muraski, we've got lots of bass players. This was kind of a strange year. We didn't have any. Normally we have some every single year. And then over here we have our cello section. Hold those up. These are the cellos. The cellos are the tenor voice of the orchestra. Hold them up, guys. The cellos, very good. And now the violas. Hold them up. The violas, these look like violins. They're not. They're actually lower sounding. And as the students grow and get older, that instrument gets bigger. And you will notice it's much bigger than a violin once they get full size. And finally, over here, the violins. Hold those up, guys. So those are the instruments that we have in the orchestra. So, Joe, come on.
Hello, my name is Joe and I play the viola in the Muraski Orchestra. Ludwig van Beethoven lived from 1770 to 1827. He composed his Ninth Symphony after he lost his hearing from a disease. The famous melody from his symphony is called Ode to Joy. Most people recognize this piece. This song is played by the 5th grade orchestra every year. Listen carefully as you hear these beautiful harmonies along with the happy melody.
So I'm Mr. Heyer. I'm the orchestra teacher here at Muraski. I'm also the director of orchestras at Strongsville High School. I have assisting today one of our 6th grade orchestra teachers back there, Miss Bravo. She's been here checking us out. So she's one of the 6th grade orchestra directors. We also have some high school students assisting in the cello section. They are Muraski alumni, now freshman orchestra members of Strongsville High School. We have Mila and we have Violet back there. We help with the cello section. Of course, I already introduced Aiden, who came over to help us out too. So next, we have a very special piece, lots of fun. I think you're going to enjoy this.
Hello, my name is Kate and I play the violin in the Muraski orchestra. Fiddler's Hoedown is a traditional fiddle tune known as Boil Them Cabbage Down. This is a fast piece that is fun to play. We will feature each section of the orchestra, the violins, violas, cellos, and basses. We will even have some extra moves to add to the traditional feel. Kick back and relax as we play this fiddle tune.
Okay, we have a very special treat for you. Some of you know what's coming next, but this year we did something interesting to add to it. The students were able to construct a orchestra wars story to go behind this with some special sound effects using our instruments. We have a very special guest that's going to narrate for us, Mr. Griffin. All right, but right now we're going to get kind of set up, and I do have a student that's going to tell you a little bit about the piece first. It's a pretty famous composer that wrote it.
Hello, my name is Ellie, and I play the violin in the Muraski orchestra. Though composer Joe Williams wrote the music to many of the most famous movies of all time, you'll recognize this next song as the main theme from Star Wars. Before we begin, we will share an orchestra version of Star Wars with special sound effects. Then we will turn our bows into lightsabers and take you to a galaxy far, far away.
A long, long time ago, in an orchestra in a galaxy far, far away, there lived a man, Luke Skywalker, and his robot sidekick, BB Halfno. They were the greatest heroes of the galaxy. Together, they traveled through the galaxy in search of the great leader, Master Razin. They used magic lightsaber bows to battle. On their way to find Master Razin, Luke Skywalker and BB Halfno came across some violent troopers. Luke Skywalker made the violent troopers faint, and they boarded his ship, the Violian Falcon, to continue searching for Master Razin. Suddenly, they heard a knock on the Violian Falcon door. Luke opened the door slowly. It was the biggest villain in the galaxy, Darth Raza. Luke Bowalker got so scared that he screamed. Luke Bowalker could sense this was a dangerous situation. After a long, epic bow lightsaber battle, Darth Raza looked at Luke and said, "Luke, I am your orchestra teacher." Then fainted. To celebrate his victory, Luke and his sidekick BB Halfno visited Taco Base to eat tacos from the taco bar. Balance was restored in the galaxy, at least for now. And now, the theme from Star Wars. Great job, Mr. Heyer and the orchestra. One more round of applause. Switch sides of the gym here. I want to do one little quick commercial for parents. Out front, we have, if you haven't seen it already, we have flyers for our wonderful summer band and orchestra programs that happen in July for a couple weeks. They're a lot of fun. All students who have participated want to come back and do it again. A lot of fun. They meet for a little bit of time for a couple weeks in July, and then put a concert on at the end of it and get to keep playing in the summer. And it is so much fun. They have theme days and they do just a lot of fun music. So please consider that. And if you haven't already signed up, there's some flyers out outside of the gym right here. So please consider that. It's a wonderful time for all the students. This is the Muraski band today, and they are going to be introducing all the songs as well. And we have a little theme going on about superheroes, and they all have challenges to get to certain superhero levels throughout the year, and they've all had success finding the different levels. So our story today is about a young boy who wants to be a superhero. So we're going to have the students tell the story. We will read the story nice and slow and clearly so everyone can understand it. And we will be enjoying playing for you today. And then the last thing that I will mention before we get started is a big thank you to Daniel, who is playing an instrument that looks rather large. It is a tuba. This instrument is not one that we started in 5th grade for fairly obvious reasons, but it is one that we switch students to starting in middle school, and then the middle school has smaller size tubas, and then that's not a smaller size tuba. But I thank him. He just graduated, one of our SHS graduates, and so we're real proud of him. And we begin.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Michael who wanted to grow up to be a superhero. He got in a lot of trouble with his mother because he would jump off the front porch into a flower garden. She would yell, "Michael Theonius Modern Harvest Finnegan, you are trampling my flowers. You can't fly, you're just a boy."
We'll play our first song entitled Michael Finnegan, which is the boy's name, and it features Haley and Riley as a duet. This is a song entitled Monument Harvest, his superhero name. It's featuring Annie, Ethan, Nolan, and Olivia.
The next day, he was jumping off the front porch into the flower bed again. He screamed, "Now let me fly," and he stayed in the air. "I'm flying," he thought to himself. He flew here and there and everywhere.
Now we'll play a song called Now Let Me Fly, featuring Josiah, MJ, and Brody.
noticed a large crowd of people gathered cheering him on. They chanted, "Monument Harvest! Monument Harvest!"
And a marching band even showed up, complete with flutes, clarinets, alto saxophones, trumpets, trombones, percussion, and even a tuba. The marching band played a bunch of favorite stadium songs to cheer them on. And they want you to help out too. The first one needs everybody to shout, "Let's go, Monument." Can you try it? Good. I will tell you when to say it. You're going to say it twice. All right? Your help too. I hope you can do this with the most steadiest of beats, because I know you can do that. I will get us started, and so will our percussionists. He also asked, "What is that sound?" He quickly realized that not only did they make his favorite snack, although it sounds kind of gross, they were playing a song on percussion instruments. Here's a percussion ensemble with us, our percussion section. It's called Ketchup Smoothie. That was Eric and Asher, who both made it to the top superhero level this year.
Just then, the Avengers appeared. They said to Martin Harvest, "See, I told you he'd be able to fly. He's now really living the good life."
Another student who made it to the top superhero level this year is Remy, and he's going to play a solo entitled The Good One.
Just then, there was a scream from the rock concert that was going on nearby. Someone yelled, "Help!" The Avengers said to Martin and Harvest, "Now's your chance."
He flew over and saw someone in distress who needed saving. He swooped down and rescued her and brought her to safety. The whole stadium cheered. The rock band said, "Thank you. We have a song just for you." It was actually written by our band director, Mr. Chissy, just for you to play, and it is an awesome song for 5th grade band.
caught his eye out the window. He looked out and thought he saw some flying figures of white that looked like the Avengers. Maybe it wasn't a dream after all.
Appreciate it, and can't wait to see all of the students next year at the middle school.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our orchestra and band one more round of applause. And then also a round of applause for our directors, Andy Heyer and Chris Tiffany. Well, thank you for attending. We appreciate your time. Thanks so much.